Hello everyone and welcome to Pothology. I hope you're doing well. Emily and I are at Amberson's Coffee. I haven't been here since I went here for the video. I don't know if Emily's ever been here. Have you ever been here? Mm-hmm. She's never been here. And we're gonna go get some coffee. You know, here's the deal. I had their iced coffee, their cold brew coffee, and it was very good. I still think about it. And whenever a coffee shop does that, I enjoy it. So I will go back to it. I was kind of questioning Amberson's, all right, because it's expensive, but there's semi good reason. Well, some stuff on their menu is expensive, but I would say every quality coffee shop is going to be expensive. And I think I read somewhere that Amberson's pays their workers really well compared to other places. So hey, supporting a business that's doing the most. And they also have, if any of you are into coffee, I think they sell Proud Mary coffee. And I've never had Proud Mary coffee. I might have had it as a pour over without knowing it, but I think I like Proud Mary. I think it's some really high quality coffee. So maybe if they have a bag, I'll get some. Yeah, so I'm excited to go into Amberson's. We're having a very relaxed, chill day, and we're gonna go check out this coffee shop. Maybe go to Costco later. Are they open today? I love Costco.
We tried to go there 1 year ago today, and they were closed.
Oh, that's so funny. Emily has a diary that says like what we do every day, and we tried to go to Costco 1 year ago on Memorial Day, but they were closed.
To get a membership.
That's so funny. Oh yeah, we gotta renew our membership. Okay, we'll see you in a bit. So here is Amberson Coffee. You can see some people outside sitting at the tables. Oh, it's Amberson Coffee and Grocer. So they have some groceries in here, some, just basic stuff, not that much, but it's pretty cool. I mean, it's very clean inside, very modern, cool looking, and they got some drinks right here. I think that's kombucha, and they have milk over there, some sodas, and I saw this like frosted door, and I opened it. It's actually for Amberson. I think it's for the workers or something. I don't know. So Amberson has a really good selection of whole bean coffee. They got Manhattan coffee, Proud Mary, and Bar 9 coffee whole beans. Those are some really high quality whole beans and probably the best selection I've seen in Indy. Hello everyone, so we are back from Amberson's, and here is Emily's honey milk latte. You can see the layers of it. It looks pretty nice. I think she's gonna shake it up in a minute. And I got a cold brew latte. Yeah, it looks good. Last time I had their cold brew, it was really good. And I also got some Proud Mary Gisha natural. So that's what I got. I think it will be pretty sweet, or at least pretty fruity, acidic. Lots of cherry, berry flavors, I would assume. And so that's what we got. So now we're going to taste our Amberson coffee, but I think we got to shake it up, and yeah, we'll be right back. So we got our coffee ready. Here is Emily's honey milk latte, and I'm going to take a sip of it. It might be the smallest sip ever, okay, Matthew and Jill, but I'm going to try it. Here's the deal. I think that's a really good latte. I think the espresso comes out really well, and I would say though that espresso is pretty strong, but it mixes that lot. It's a really good latte. I mean, here's the deal. It's expensive. Okay, this place is expensive, but their cold brew is not. So cool. Well, I mean, it is, but you know what I mean? It's really not compared to other stuff. So now this cold brew, I've already had it before, and I just had some more of it. It's pretty good. It's different than what other places around here serve, and that's why I like it. I prefer this cold brew I think this might be my favorite cold brew in Indy. Now, I will say, the issue though is I never really get Calvin Fletcher's cold brew. Sometimes I do, but it's very rare. So I would say Amberson has really, really good cold brew. So I like it. I think that's all I got to say about that. Oh, I'm excited for this. Here's the Proud Mary coffee roaster. Or I don't know. It's just Proud Mary. Okay. So I think this is going to be really fun to make. And I'm really happy that they sell this. If you're looking to get into coffee and a good coffee brands to get into would be Onyx, but you probably already heard of Onyx if you've looked into coffee. Onyx is pretty good. I will say I feel like they're selling out. You know what I mean? They kind of look like sellouts. So, but Proud Mary is also a really good brand to get into. They have all types of different flavors, certain stuff that if you're looking for it, they probably have it. They got a lot of rare stuff. So, like if you're like fine coffee beans, expensive rare stuff. So Onyx does too. Onyx, you can easily spend like $200 at Onyx. You can easily find $100 bag at Onyx. So Proud Mary's good. Hey, if you want to buy some coffee beans, Calvin Fletcher's, go to their website. I think they're really good. That Calvin Fletcher blend, it's pretty basic, but very good. But that's my taste. So it may not be your taste. But yeah, okay, I think Emily and I are going to go home now. We're going to chill. Emily, do you like your latte?
Yes, I do. It's delicious.
Yeah, Emily likes her latte.
I would tell you if I didn't like it.
Oh, good. So going inside of Amberson's, we will say it is a pretty professional place. It kind of reminds me of Portillo's. Wait, did it remind you of that?
Why?
I don't know.
Because of the apron?
Yeah, the aprons, and like sometimes it kind of looks like they're in costume or something, the workers.
It's like they take their coffee very seriously.
Yeah, they take their coffee very seriously. You know what I mean? It was kind of gave me that Walt Disney feel. Yeah. Experience. So
the guy was wearing like the balloon pants.
Yeah, it's their costumes. I guess, yeah, it's what they wear. So, and it's, it's very pristine inside. So yeah. It's very clean and cut and simple. So, yeah.
And I did a great job parallel parking when we got here.
Yes, Emily parallel parked for us. I am in debt to her for that. I do not parallel park. I don't care. I'm not over here trying to say I'm the best driver. I think it's great. So I'm not over here trying to do that. Great. I'm very thankful for that. Emily parallel parked on College, right behind Amberson's, because Amberson's doesn't have parking very easily.
They have tables in their parking lot.
Yeah, they have tables in their parking lot, so you got to park on the side of the street. But hey, that's no problem for Emily. So when I come here by myself, I'm just freaking out. I park. Last time I came here, I parked where the tables were at. So I don't think you're supposed to do that. So yeah. Okay, I'm going to go now. I'll see you in a bit. I'm preparing the Gisha coffee beans that I got this morning. I'm using a ratio of 1:15. Sometimes I use 1:16 or 1:17, but normally I just do 1:15 is my ratio. So I'll use 20 grams of coffee to 300 grams of water, and it normally turns out pretty good. Some coffee beans I use different ratios, but that's my go-to. So I just made me a cup of coffee of this brand, Proud Mary. It's the Burundi Gisha Natural. And here's my thoughts. So I have a cup right here. And I don't know if they have tasting notes on here. No, they don't. But because it is a natural, it's going to be more fruity. And I would say for this one, to me, it is fruity. It's not, I don't get a strong sour cherry on it or anything like that, or even a blueberry. It kind of tastes like strawberries, maybe you could say. Maybe some other type of fruit, mango or peach or something, or nectarine, that type of deal. And I definitely taste cocoa. So I got some cocoa, some berry flavor, and some maybe tropical fruit going on in there. It's pretty good. I like it. I mean, I will say I did grind it a little coarse. So I think if I made it just maybe 2 or 3 clicks more fine, it would bring out a lot more flavor. So I'm gonna keep enjoying this throughout the week. I really like the art on it. It's got a little, a Godzilla thing and a panther. It's just cool art, you know what I mean? So, and this was roasted on May 24th, which is, good. It's good for me. I mean, I know a lot of people, like really coffee people, they say don't drink anything until it's at least 2 weeks old after roasting. So I'm not sure if that's completely true. I've been able to enjoy like this one right here. I got this May 4th and I've been enjoying it ever since until last week. I mean, it didn't taste any different until maybe last week. It started tasting a little bit more sour. This is from Calvin Fletcher's, and this was really good. This Columbia. It's a juicy and sweet with notes of tropical fruit as well, which I would say this was very similar, but this one was a little bit more, because this is a natural, this was a little bit more fruity. It had more berry flavor in it and a little bit of cocoa. This one is definitely just acidy and fruity, a little bit more on that side, which for me, I've never really had a Columbia that's been as fruity as this one. So when I think of Columbia, I think of pretty boring, just your regular cup of coffee, kind of stout, you know what I mean? It's very just diner coffee, but not that, if you get a Columbia like this, it's not going to be just like diner coffee. It's going to be, a little bit more fancier. But when I think of Onyx, like Onyx's Columbia, that's the main one I've had. I've had Onyx Columbia. I've had Calvin Fletcher's not fancy Columbia. They've always just been pretty, pancake house type coffee. So, but I do love, and that's one thing about getting into coffee. You can buy flavors of coffee that you never would have thought would be a thing. As long as you have a good grinder, just buy one of those Hario V60s. Do I got mine? It's in the sink. I use a Hario V60, a plastic one. I've had ceramic ones. I've had all types of, coffee pour over things. I got an AeroPress. I always go back to that Hario V60 with that nice, you got to get quality paper though, don't skimp out on the filter. But I love the Hario V60. I've been using it probably for 4 years now, and I think it's awesome. It's awesome. And I love that it's plastic because I break everything and I can drop it and all that. I don't like ceramic. I'm just going to break it. So I use the Hario V60. I know some people like the AeroPress. I've just never really been impressed with the AeroPress. It's been always hit or miss for me. I always get a more consistent brew on that V60. So yeah, and I like that it's just compact. I can throw it up in the counter or in the cabinet. It's there. I mean, I know I could easily get into the whole chemical stuff or Chemex. I mean, Chemex is big. Now, I wasn't thinking of Chemex. The ones where it's like it's this huge contraption and it's like dripping your coffee, whatever that's called. It's like a metal thing and it looks like a scientist making a coffee. I could easily get into that, but I'm in a ton of like coffee forums, and I really just think that Hario V60 is just where it's at. It's easy to use. So, wow, that was a lot about coffee. Well, if you like coffee, that's my thoughts on coffee. And I'm okay. I'm done with this. I'm going to finish this coffee, and now Emily and I are going to go to TJ Maxx. I think we're going to Castleton. The one downtown, there's nothing there. It's always empty, at least since the pandemic started. It's always been empty, and I'm just like, I don't want to waste my time going down there. So, and then I'm going to also call my friend Samuel back. He called me, and hopefully he'll pick up, and we'll talk. And that's all. He's the guy that got into Harvard internship at Harvard Med School internship. So very proud of him. I will see you in a bit. And if you're still watching this, comment down below Godzilla from this little whatever Godzilla person thing on this coffee bag. Comment that down below. You know, it's interesting. This Proud Mary has mild, curious, and wild. So I assume if you're, you know, just mild would probably be your just normal coffee shop, Waffle House coffee. Your curious might be, I don't know. I don't know what curious would be. I would consider this as a curious one and not a wild one. Because I know there's some other wild ones out there. Like this one, I mean, this isn't Proud Mary, but this would be a wild one because it kind of, I just never expected it. I never expected it to be that good, especially for Colombia. So this one, I'm going to brew, you know, I'm going to brew this at a different setting. I'm going to maybe a few different settings and we'll go from there. Because I think it really can open up a lot of flavor. Just, it's crazy. Just by a little bit of turning it. Or just a little bit of different grind setting and size, it completely changes the flavor. So, okay, I'm gonna go now. Hello everyone, we are at TJ Maxx. We're back from TJ Maxx actually. It was crazy in there, okay? The line was all the way at the back of the store and I got in it. So I got in it. I didn't think I was going to get into it. I mean, I only had a couple things. But Emily just kept shopping and I was just like, whatever. I'm just going to get in this line. If we make it, we make it, whatever. And I did. It took about probably like 30 plus minutes to get through the line. And it was wild. There's like, you know, ladies in there trying to get all their items. They're like rushing around people. I'm like, y'all, that is not worth it. Okay. That you do not need that whatever nasty bunches of sticks for $9.99. Just no. And they're waiting in line with all this stuff. I'm just like, this is not worth it. Some people are just addicted to shopping, which I understand. Like, so I guess that could be an issue, whatever. So we're in there, crazy experience. Yeah, that's our TJ Maxx experience. We might go to Trader Joe's. I like going into Trader Joe's just to see what they got. You know, it's always an interesting place to check out the food they have.
And it's right across the street.
Yeah, and it's right across the street, so it might be worth it. But, you know, I'm not sure if I need anything. I mean, yeah, I would just be buying sugary stuff, and I don't want to buy sugary stuff. So, yeah. So I probably won't be going, actually, now that I think about it. Just because I'll go in there and I'll buy all the vegan cheesecake and all the stuff you've never heard of that you don't really need, but you feel like you need it because that's how their marketing works. So, but hey, their desserts are amazing. They're amazing. But I like most desserts, you know. So I think that's all that we're doing today. I think I'm just gonna end it here.
Okay.
It's pretty late. It's about 4:30 right now. So I'm just gonna end the vlog here and then I'll, you know, go home, eat some dinner, maybe work on getting the vlog up, get ready for tomorrow because it's back to work, a short work week, and then we'll go to Florida and looking forward to it, you know. Then I get to see my parents. I haven't seen my parents since 2019, and I'm almost over a year and a half. I haven't seen them since November 2019, I don't think, right? Because I saw them at Thanksgiving. Did I go down there in December? I don't remember. All that to say, I get to see my parents, haven't seen them in a while, and I'm looking forward to it. Well, I think that's everything. Hope you all have a great rest of your weekend. You know, there's not much left, but it's gonna be good. You're gonna have a good week. Emily and I will do Tuesday Tea Talk tomorrow, and I think that's everything. So if no one's told you this today, you are loved, and this world's a better place because you are here. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.